Hey guys, my name is Magnus. Welcome to this awesome video today where I'm going to teach you an insane and extremely profitable strategy that have helped me make a lot of money in these markets. And if you use this correctly, it's going to help you make a ton of money as well. But before we get started, before we jump on the chart in the background here, I needed to go down below, give this video a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment and put on the bell notifications, because this will help this video get seen. And we want more people like yourself to come on board, join the team here, learn and become profitable consistently with me. Okay, so make sure you do that. Also, if you want to take weekly trades with me, make sure you join in for the live streams every single night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Tokery session. I'm going to be streaming right here live. Also, join my signal group below where I post my free signals and my market analysis every single day. So make sure you do all that. All the links will be below, okay? But enough of that. Let's get started. Let's jump on the chart. So let's just get started here. I'm going to show you guys this strategy now that I use, and this is a consistent setup that I use almost every single day. And you will see these patterns, you will see this exact same setup happen all the time, or at least some variation of it, okay? So here's what I need to do. I need to get your notepad out, open your chart. If you don't have TradingView, go down below, sign up in the link I have below, okay? Sign up, create an account. It's free, completely free to use these charts, okay? But you need a TradingView setup to do, you need a TradingView account to do this, okay? So right now I am looking at the trades I took a couple of weeks ago. We made some good money this week. So here's what we're gonna do. If you see all this stuff here, don't worry about that. That's just because, like I mentioned, I had to rewind to go back and actually show you guys these setups. Okay, so let's do a top-down analysis. Let's see what we're trading here. Okay, so we're seeing this bullish push right here. We're seeing this trend line here that I drew. We're seeing this lower high, this higher low, and this higher low touch the same trend line. Okay, now we're seeing this level right here. We're seeing the 4-hour candle right here push up. So basically what this type of setup is, it's a retest, it's a pullback. So whenever the price pulls back to this trend line, I'll be looking for my buy entry or my sell entry if I'm going short. Same thing works both ways, okay? But what you're waiting for, you're waiting for price to break a significant high and structure. So for example, here you saw price go up and now it's coming back down and now it's touching this area here and now it's continuing up, okay? So that's what you want to wait for. You want to wait for price to break up above a level, break the previous highs, come back, do a retouch around the same area, okay? And then take a short. Now there's a couple more things I'm going to go into detail about, because just having a break and a retest, that's not enough confluence for us to actually take this trade. That's one confirmation. We need a couple of confirmations to actually take this trade. So right now in the 1 hour, we're seeing this retest, okay? Now if we zoom in, let me show you what I'm seeing here, what I'm looking for, okay? Let me just, holy crap, these drawings keep showing up. Let me just switch my tool here. Okay. Now for the strategy, you also need something called an RSI. Okay. You can go up here in your indicators and you can search RSI. It'll be the relative strength index right here. Okay. So that's what you need. I have a custom one set. That's why mine looks a little different. It's the exact same one. I just changed the color and so on. So if it looks different when you open up yours, don't worry about it. Okay. So let me tell you what we're looking for, okay? So we're waiting for structure to hit on this trend line, okay? Now we saw it hit right here, okay? Now wait, watch, okay? So now price is shooting up, okay? This could have been a trade right here. This could have been a beautiful setup, but we are waiting, okay? I'm going to show you how to spot this setup. So now price is breaking above this level here, above this structure over here. You can see the level is being touched here, it's being touched here, and it's sort of being touched here. So we know that this is a significant level of structure, and you can see how it's being touched there, and it's being touched multiple times. Okay, so the market seems to respect this area. So now what we're waiting for a price to break above, which we're seeing right now. Okay, go up, and look what happens now. Now we're waiting for that pullback because now it's touching the next level. So now we're waiting for that pullback to set. And you see the pullback now? Okay. We're slowly starting to see that pullback. Just watch. We're slowly starting to see the pullback down towards this area. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to watch the RSI. I'm going to watch the trend line. I'm going to watch this area right here. We want price to come down to this trend line. We want price to come down to this area. That's two confirmations. It hits the trend line, comes down to the trend line, hits this level. That's two confirmations. Okay. So price has to create support in those two areas. What I mean by support is that price goes up, pulls back, and this previous ceiling, this level here becomes the floor and it continues up, okay? So that's the kind of pattern we're waiting for. It's also a bull flag we're waiting for. Some people call it a bull flag pattern, okay? Now, like I said, you want to have multiple confluences, okay? So the trend line is one confirmation. The market pulling back, touching this area and touching the trend line. That's two confirmation because now it's touching the trend line and the level. We need a third confirmation, okay? So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to drop, I'm going to pull my Fibonacci out here, okay? And I watch my RSI. I'm going to show you a couple of things here. So now we're waiting for price to come down, touch the 0.5, the golden zone, some traders call it, and touch the trend line and touch the level at the same time. So watch. It's going to come down. Just watch right here. See how it's coming down? Okay, still coming down. Still coming down. See right there. Now it's coming down to this area. See that? Okay, now watch the RSI. Here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for divergence. Right now, it's oversold. Okay? That means we're going to go down. We're going to look for some more confluence. Okay, we're seeing price coming down to the 0.5 level. Okay, it's getting close to the trend line here. And I wanted to notice every time it comes to the level and the trend line, what happens? It bounces and continues up, okay? Because we're in an uptrend. The market is creating higher highs, higher lows. That means the market is going like this, okay? It's going like this. Higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and so, okay? It's going up, okay? So we're clearly seeing that, okay? Now watch. Market is come down and touch around this area. Now, what am I looking out for? I'm looking for something called divergence, okay? That means if I'm going to show you divergence right now, look at this. Here's what divergence is. When the RSI is showing, I'm just going to draw it for you so you can see it. When the divergence is happening, you will see the RSI printing a lower low and then a higher low, okay? Now watch. Right there, okay? Up here, it's creating a lower low and a lower low, but on the RSI, it's creating a higher low, okay? So when you can draw that, when you can connect the lower low and the lower low here, and you create the low, and you combine that lower low here, and you can create the trend line here to hit the higher low here, okay? That means you have divergence, okay? And when there's a divergence, that's a signal of reversal. And we have it in the oversold zone, okay? So we got, let's put these confirmations together now. When you put confluences or confirmations together for why to take a trade, it's like if you're a lawyer and you're putting together reasons for why the verdict is guilty, or why the accused is guilty, or why this is a good deal. It's like, okay, if you're buying a car, okay, the wheels look good, it runs well, the transmission works good, it smells good, okay? You're putting together all these ingredients for why it's going to be a good cake. Does that make sense? You're giving yourself all these reasons for why the market is going to reverse in this area, okay? So we got divergence here, lower low, higher low, when it shows a lower low here. We got the 0.5 area right here on the Fibonacci level. We got the trend line, and we got this level here. So we have 4 or 5 confirmations. So now what we're waiting for, we're waiting for a bullish entry candle. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, we're waiting. We're waiting. Boom, that's the entry right there. You see that engulfing candle? That's the entry right here. So now we can take the entry. No, not yet. Not yet. Let's wait a little bit. It still has to touch the 0.5 level. Okay, it's still going down. Boom, right there. That's it. Okay, so what do we have here now? This is a candlestick formation. I'm not going to give you the exact details on how to read these candles yet. They'll be in a different video. But you're seeing this massive bullish push and rejection. Okay, if we go in the 15-minute, you see this here. We have this massive doji candle. Okay, so you're seeing the wicks here touch this area. So that's where we're going to take our trade. Okay, put your stop loss below this area. Set your target up either at the next level or the next level again. Okay, in this case, we're going to set our target up, target 1. This is where I'm going to move it to break even, take some profits. Target 2 is up here. So let's see what happens. Let's take the trade. Boom. See that? Watch. And I'm just going to wait for it to hit take profit. Watch. Boom. Take profit smashed. Okay? So it's very simple. I'm gonna go over it again, okay? Wait for the market to hit a spot where it's gonna start pulling back. Draw the trend line, okay? It's a trend line because it got respected here, and I got respected here, okay? It's been respected multiple times. Okay? Draw your Fibonacci level from the previous low to the most significant higher high, okay? Which is up here. The market goes down. Now start looking for divergence, okay? As the market comes down to the 0.5, this level here, and the trend line, look for the divergence, okay? Now you have 5 confirmations to take the trade. And we're trading with a trend. So that's a 6 confirmation, okay? Boom, you take the trade, and then you end up with this. And the exact same setup happened here. The exact same setup happened here. And it happened here. And I know that because I traded it all the way up to the top of this area up here. Like I literally traded up to this level here. I took all these trades. I think we did 400% that week on our account challenge because I'm flipping an account right now from $20 to $1,000. Okay. Now, this is a strategy that will make you money. But it's not one thing. It's multiple things put together. You want to build that case to why the market is going to go in a certain direction, okay? You want to have enough reasons, okay? It's not just put in a buy. It's not. It's waiting. It's waiting for the things to set up. It's waiting for the things to happen. And that's when you get a beautiful setup like this, okay? I literally just set my alarm for this. I put an alarm on the chart like this. I can't do that when I'm in replay mode. But I knew the market was going to pull back towards this trend line. Or you never know anything for sure in these markets, but I had a good idea, okay? So we took this trade, and this was a really beautiful trade. I mean, this is a 5-to-1 trade. 5-to-1 RR. That's pretty darn good, okay? And these setups happen all the time, okay? For example, here. You're seeing the same setup happen. Let me show you what I'm looking at. The trade I took today. Okay, I took that trade today. Happened. It hit the trend line right here. Now it didn't have divergence, but I have a whole bunch of other reasons to take it. Okay, so it's not a one do it all strategy. Like you always want to have multiple confluence. I'm just showing you why I took those trades before and how you can combine all these different elements. Okay, but it is a great strategy if you use it correctly. And I'm a pullback trader. So, I don't do breakouts. I just wait for the market to pull back, create the bear flag pattern, bull flag pattern, and I'll take it. So, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was my first video, and I hope you learned something. Okay? Number one takeaway from this video: have multiple reasons to take a trade. Don't just take it because it bounces off a trend line. Don't just take the trade because it breaks a significant high and pulls back. Don't just take the trade because it hits your Fibonacci level. Put together 5, 6 different things, and now you have a high probability setup. Okay? And then get out of the way and let it hit you, take profit. Okay? Well, that's it, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and put a comment below if you have any questions. I'll get back to all of you, okay? And remember, we're going to be doing a daily live streams. That's the goal, every night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing the Tokyo session here, so you're more than welcome to come on here with me and trade with me and take the exact same trades. Make sure you go down, click the link below for my Telegram group. I'm going to put all my chart analysis up on a daily basis so you can see what I'm looking at, so you can take the same trades when I call a trade. Okay, I want you guys to learn with me. I want you guys to grow with me. I want you guys to make money with me. That's what we're doing here. My name is Magnus, and it was a pleasure to show you this today. We had a great time here, didn't we? That's it.